Welcome to the debut concert of the Gallery Ridge Band. We have been working for about 3 months to put together this concert for you. Hopefully you've heard your child at home performing and you've heard some progress. I remember having everybody in here when it was really hot, late August, early September, and it was chaotic and our sound system wasn't working. So lo and behold, our wonderful administrator bought a new sound system. So thank you, Ms. Padovan, for this wonderful sound system. So now you can actually hear what I have to say. What we're going to do is kind of take you through the year that we've had so far, starting off with day one, and show you some of the progress and take you up to where we currently are working. So the first thing we're going to do is, we've always called this trip down memory lane. And I'm going to start with the flutes, and you probably, if you have a child that's a flute, remember hearing this at home. But our first day of flute class, about 4 months ago, we got together and they pulled out their instruments, and believe it or not, this is what I heard. Isn't that lovely? Give them a hand. Luckily, for our sake and the flute parents, that they've come a long way since then. Then our clarinets with Mr. Kaler, they were making wonderful sounds, and they're probably at home. And if you're a parent of a reed player, which is a clarinet or a saxophone, I really sympathize, because this sound can hurt your ears. If your ears are sensitive, you might want to cover them, because this is what it's going to sound like. Day one, clarinets. Kind of like dying birds right there. Good job, clarinets. But that's not the word. Okay, yeah, we can clap for the clarinets. Good job. So those are the dying birds. Next we have the dying geese. Whenever I hear this, I always duck. Our saxophone sounded like this. This reminds you of geese, maybe? I don't know. Where I live, I've got a lake, and there's like geese always fly over me, and I always duck. I don't know why, because the ducking's not really going to help. Anyway, and then our brass on day one, they sounded like this. The brass. And last but not least, the section that is my favorite, of course, because it's the instrument I play, is the percussion. And they were extremely organized on their first day of the band. This is what they sounded like. And that's the percussion. Now, luckily, we have these books that they all purchased. Essential Elements 2000, you've probably heard of it or saw it, the yellow white book, and it helps us find our way. So what we did was we put our instruments back together, and we learned a few tiny little things about how to hold it, how to sit, where to put this finger, that finger, and we were able to sound like this. Not quite yet, not quite yet. Thank you very much for coming. Have a good night. Just kidding. No, we've done more than just one note. So the next thing we're going to show you is a daily warm-up that we do. 2 little things in the book to help us just kind of get our air going, get our fingers moving, get our hands moving. And these are 2 short warm-ups that we do before we play our first song for you. Okay, and now we're ready to get to our first song of this evening, and this song was a song that they probably played early October after maybe a couple weeks of learning how to just get a note, get a sound, and this is called Rolling Along. The next song we're going to perform for you tonight is probably late October, maybe early November with the kids for some of the different groups, and this is called Lightly Row. If there's a little bit of time between some of the pieces, it's because we have to wait for the percussion. Back in the percussion section, they have to transition from a drum to the bells, to the triangle, to the cymbal, to the bass, and there's a lot of moving around, so thank you for your patience, and hopefully I've stalled enough and wasted enough time that they're ready, and they're almost ready for Lightly Row. Thank you very much. One thing that we're going to do tonight is feature each section. So you get to hear your child's section play just as their own section. And the first section we're going to feature tonight is the flutes. Okay, I do think I forgot to introduce myself, by the way. My name is Mr. Moore, and I am one of the band directors here at Calumet Ridge. And I also teach at North Middle School. And at this point, I'm going to turn the microphone over to one of my colleagues. He is the head band director from Westland High School, and that is Mr. Galen.
That's not necessary. Thank you.